Hello people from the station. Today's topic of the video is Bukayo Saka. First, starting the video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, like the content, and in the comments I usually answer everyone. Let's go for this video. Bukayo Saka, 18 years old, contract expires in 2021. So far, it looks like we are very close on a deal that is gonna make Bukayo Saka renew his contract. I hope it's on a 5-year deal. I don't know how much he's gonna get. Currently, his deal is he's getting 3K a week. So it's something pretty low when you compare it to players like I'm not gonna say his name, like I said, Aubameyang, and of course the one Mesut Ozil. If you compare Saka to those guys, I think Saka actually had a better season than Ozil, better season than like I said, Aubameyang is probably our best player together with Leno. Saka's actually fighting up there. He's being very good this season, playing left back, playing left wing too. At the beginning he was he was doing good, and then he got his chance against Manchester United. He even had an assist against Manchester United at Old Trafford to Aubameyang. And then after that he started doing a little bit, starting kind of bad. 18 years old, of course, very young player. And then some chances here and there, then in the Europa League, then he's shown again, came back to the squad playing as a left back when Kieran Tierney got injured in the game against West Ham. So we had Kolasinac. I think Kolasinac actually got injured on that game too, so Bukayo Saka had a chance to play over there, and he took his chance and told Kolasinac, I'm taking your position, even though I'm not a left back. Of course, we remember the game against Everton where we won 3-2. Kolasinac, I think he got injured and Saka came on. After that, Saka makes a cross to Eddie Nketiah, if I'm not wrong, and Eddie Nketiah scores the goal. At the end, we end up winning 3-2. I think that renewing contract with Saka is actually more important than Aubameyang because we're talking about long term here. Arteta's talking a lot about the rebuilding. We don't know whether Saka is going to be a starter next season. Of course, his contract, he gets 3K a week. And he's probably gonna go around, I don't know, maybe 40K a week. If we get something around 40K, 35K, I think that's really good business. And then after maybe like 3 years, I don't know, we can sell the guy for a lot of money, or we can renew his contract again, since we're talking about long term. And the same way Martinelli, of course we signed Martinelli last window. His contract expires in 2024, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think we're good with Martinelli. When you talk about contracts, of course you're gonna remember Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and when you talk about contracts this week, you're gonna remember David Luiz, Cedric Soares, Denis Ceballos, and Pablo Mari. Of course, Pablo Mari is a 4-year deal. It's personally not a guy I would sign. As I said before, I've expressed my feelings about that. I think if we added more money, we could have gone and spent more on Gabriel from Lille. Just a little bit more, around 6 million more, and go get a quality defender. I think he's gonna do way better than Mari here. Mari might do good, but I don't think he's gonna do great. I think Gabriel, if he came here, he would be an instant starter, and not the same with Pablo Mari, to be honest. And when it comes to Cedric Soares, 4-year deal, a lot of people disagree with that, but when it comes to 4-year deal, it doesn't mean the player is going to stay here for 4 years. Of course, Cedric is already turning 29 in August, end of August. But we can go and sell the guy, and we're getting the guy for free. I don't know how much he's going to get in a week, but we can sell this guy and make a real profit out of it. I don't know, if we sell him for 10 million, it doesn't matter, 10 million. We got the guy for free. Of course, we're paying his agent, and then it's Kia. Just the deal that we see that he got with David Luiz, 8 million at the beginning, and then 6 million, and then the salaries, 6 million on David Luiz. Cedric Soares, I'm assuming it's like, let's say 3 million. So let's say we spent 3 million on Cedric plus his salaries. Of course, it's coming on a free, so his salaries are going to be a little bit high. I think they're going to be around 70K, something like that a week. But after a season, we can just sell the guy and make a real profit out of it. I actually don't think he's worse than Bellerin, so I would sell Bellerin this season, get Cedric, a player who I think is better. So you're getting a player who's better for free, and then selling a guy who's worse, so you're making a real profit out of it, because Bellerin also came from our academy. We didn't spend money on Hector Bellerin. And after that, you can go and sell Cedric Soares and make another profit out of it. And another profit you can make is selling Ainsley Maitland-Niles, who's a guy I would not sell actually. I will wait for it. I think he's a very, we can utilize him still. So it's a player I would keep, in my opinion. Of course, we're not going to go and sell all the right backs. When it comes to David Luiz, well, I said I wanted to renew with David Luiz until the end of the season. I would not extend his deal until one more season. He's gonna leave basically on June 30, 2021, which is something I would not do. We're thinking about long-term projects here. If Arteta is talking about rebuilding, we cannot think of these players, David Luiz, Mustafi. Of course, Mustafi, I think he's doing decent this season. I'm not gonna lie, he's doing decent, but from everything he's gone through on this club, I think it's done. It's finished. I'm sorry. It cannot be restored. Socrates, out. All those players, you guys already know. And who's the other player? Dani Ceballos, of course, extended his deal until the end of the season, which is what I would have done with David Luiz. I would have done the same thing with it to Dani Ceballos. But the most important thing, I hope Saka can sign the deal. Aubameyang, I don't know if Aubameyang is gonna leave. As I said in the other videos, I think Aubameyang might end up staying here because of the lack of options from other clubs. Of course, Barcelona wants Lautaro Martinez, who plays for Inter Milan, and his release clause is 111 million euros. Which is approximately 106 million pounds, and that's a release clause, which means they have to pay everything up front. They cannot do anything in installments. When you pay for a release clause, it's everything up front, and Barcelona does not have that kind of money. I believe if they don't go for Lautaro Martinez, there's already some reports that they could go for Aubameyang. I can fully see that happening, but they already have Suarez, who's now having a bad season like people are talking about. Griezmann, of course, is playing. I don't really think he should have gone to Barcelona, but yeah, they spent 120 million on Griezmann. Of course, the money spent for Coutinho, they're still paying installments. Of course, Ousmane Dembele as well. They're on a debt, and a big debt. So I think they're not going to buy Lautaro Martinez. I don't really think that. They're probably going to buy a midfielder. They're probably going to get Pjanic. Arthur looks like he's going to Juventus, the other way around. So let's see what happens with that. But I think that they could really go with Aubameyang. Let's say Barcelona sign Lautaro Martinez. Then I would think Inter would go for Aubameyang, and I can fully see that happening. I think Aubameyang will leave here for around 30 to 45 million. If he starts doing good in the Premier League just like he was before, his price might go a little bit up. Aubameyang is of course 31 already, so I think it's a deal we have to consider. We're talking about long term here. I would sell Lacazette as well and go for a younger striker. In my opinion, I think Edouard would be a decent one. Jonathan David behind him would be a decent, in my opinion, as well. But it's just my opinion, people. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much. John here, Station.